Good morning, folks. Welcome to Adam James Abroad. I am down here in Sarasota, Florida, off the I-75 highway, about 15 to 20 minutes inland, at the beautiful and wild old Florida Myakka River State Park, the historic and the famous Myakka River. I'm surrounded by lush hammock and palm trees and prairie and alligators and snakes and wild birds and possums and boar, I'm sure, out here as well, and maybe even the odd jaguar or Florida panther. So I hope you enjoy. This is a must-do on a visit to Sarasota. I love it out here. Please enjoy my time in the park here. I'll share the alligators up close for you. Hopefully see some nice birds and some nice trail walks. We'll go up in the canopy on the trail. So enjoy. Again, about 15 to 20 minutes just off the highway, Clark Road exit in Sarasota, Florida. It's a beautiful and old Florida Myakka River State Park while it still exists. You can see them all the way down. Alligators everywhere. Who am I kidding? I have to talk for this one. This is near and dear to me. I'm here in Sarasota, Florida, or just outside of Sarasota, Florida in the United States. Out here, beautiful fresh air. It's clean air today, clear skies, beautiful blue sky. Walking the canopy walk, the famous canopy walk at Myakka River State Park. You can see epiphytes here, some of the trees and the brush here. The traditional Florida brush, just if you listen to it, it's just so peaceful. But you can see the moss and the epiphytes, which grow up the trees and get their life from the tree itself. You see that growing up the tree there? Epiphytes. Hammock. It's a shady hardwood canopy that covers the ground here, with live oak and hammock trees, which are essentially palm trees, but they're not really trees. I'm definitely not a botanist, but you'll see vultures out here. You will see wild turkey. Look at that blue sky today, fantastic. You'll see wild turkeys, you'll see vultures, you'll see snakes, all sorts of animals. And in any body of water out here, all of the water, there are alligators. Saw palmetto, that's another one that sticks out spiky out of the ground, the saw palmetto. You see that here. So yeah, this is the famous canopy walk. They have, when we get there, you'll see it. There is a wooden canopy that goes through the I guess what you would call the Florida jungle here. But it's simply a must do when you come to Sarasota. It's just off the highway, like I mentioned before, and it's really better to do it this time of year. It's January, and it's nice and warm today. It's in the 80s, but it's much better doing it now than in the middle of July or August or September, even, when it's humid and muggy, and the gnats and the mosquitoes are out, and the what do they call it? The ticks are out. So it shows you the canopy trail here, how they built it. Here we are at the canopy, the Myakka Canopy Walkway and Tower.
Hi guys!
Oh, he's quick. He's quick. We're going up higher. Myakka River State Park. Canopy walk. Love it. Look at the sky today too. Beautiful. Always got to watch out for this tree. Whack. We'll go up the top there and take some fantastic shots and see some amazing views of wild Florida while it's still around.
I'm right up here! You might be able to see me if you look up.
They can hear you.
Hey, MR! Look it!
Alright, that was the canopy walk. The canopy walk is really short, nice and easy. Obviously, if you can't climb upstairs, then obviously there is no elevator or lift, but the canopy walk is very accessible itself, but then the canopy up in the trees obviously is not accessible for everybody. But it's just off the main road, and it's just a few hundred feet into the hammock, into the woods. And so we move on, headed on to one of the big lakes, the lake out here, and then try and find some birds and try and find some more giant alligators. Alright, while it's nice and peaceful, just off, this is the main road coming through Myakka River State Park. The big lake behind me, the cafeteria, snack bar, all the concessions, and the boat when it's running. And in front of me, headed back towards the exit. But you have to stop on the side of this main road sometimes, and otherwise you miss some of the beauty of this place. And out here in this giant open expanse space is where all the best bird watching is. This is wild Florida. This is what Florida looked like for millennia, thousands of years, millions of years. This is wild Florida. You can see the vultures are circling over my head. See if you can see some of these. But this is the wild Florida that we have grown to love but forget about, and it's being destroyed. Thankfully, places like this still exist. Beautiful wild Florida, Myakka River State Park. Beautiful day. Get out and enjoy biking trails, hiking trails through the woods. You can hike for miles and miles. There's a whole network across the state of Florida, and it goes right through this park. And the Myakka River, which I'll show you shortly, obviously goes right through the Myakka River State Park. I'm currently walking along the nature trail, the bird trail, which is to the right. When you head down the main road towards the main concession stand and the main hub of the park, there's a veer to the right. You can veer to the right and take another road to the right. It's about a 10-minute drive out there, and you will eventually get to this pier, this bridge, which is actually closed down due to last year's hurricane, one of the storms. I think it was Tropical Storm Debbie that came through here, swept through here, and you can see that they haven't had a chance to fix the bridge. So the bridge is broken, it's closed, but there is a trail out here, and it's the dry season in Florida. So what would usually be alligator infested water is now a bit of a trail. We'll see if we can get down by the lake. There are some people down by the lake, but this is a first for me, because this is usually, like I say, alligators would come right up to the pier. This would be water in the rainy season. In the summer, this is all water. And as you can see, like I said, with the bridge, storms come right through here. Wow, this is amazing. Enjoy, have a look at this. That's wild Florida, people. That is wild Florida. Standing basically in a lake. Very low levels of water. It's been very dry this year. Another little thing that people miss when they come here is they go to the concession stand in the restaurant, but they don't go any further, and they may peek at the lake from the parking lot, but they don't come on this trail called the Weir Trail, which there used to be a bridge that connected a little man-made island where people would fish off, and we're going to see if it's still there. I think from memory, the last time I was here, it's gone, but there's usually very, very large alligators down here, and we shall see. Let's see if we can find some large alligators. There used to be a bridge here. Actually, the bridge was here, and you could get right up to the water here, but no longer. Hey,
hi there.
How are you?
Great. You want to take a look at my scope?
It doesn't get much wilder than this, folks. All these giant alligators, spoonbill, roseated spoonbills, incredible birds. This is beautiful. Make sure you don't miss this when you come to Myakka River State Park. This is the spot. So you head to the concession stand in the main parking area, head towards the lake, and choose one of the two trails that gets down to the viewing area, which is now roped off. When we were younger, there would be a man-made stone weir, and there would be a bridge which went across here, and you could get right up close to the alligators. No longer is the case, but you definitely don't want to miss this. This is the gem of the jewel in the crown. Hey folks.
Hey.
Never seen so many alligators in your life. There's one swimming in. They are everywhere. So the parking area and the toilets and the restaurant, the cafeteria, everything is back in that area where the cars are. Here is one path that comes out. This will not be available in the summer. The path that I always take is the one through the trees, the Weir path, the Weir trail, and that should be available all summer. And you come out, and if you have the right equipment, you can definitely get up close and personal bird watching and alligator watching. So that wraps up Myakka River State Park in Sarasota County, Florida. I hope you've enjoyed. It's one of my favorite places to come in this part of the state, in this part of the world. Please like and subscribe this video, and or like this video and subscribe so you can see more content like this. Enjoy. Thanks a lot, people.